Hey y'all, it's me, Reborn Chatty. So today I want to show you guys what I have done with my little baby nursery area and show you guys my little cuties. So I put these little blankets and I actually just hung them up on my little loft bed, and it just makes the babies little hammocks. So, especially because if you're new here, or maybe you have been following me, so I've gotten quite a few babies over the past year of me starting to collect from when I got my first artist Reborn. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I have things organized. And so first up is little Lydia, looking so adorable. I'm getting all the babies changed for spooky season, so that's why they're in their little spooky outfits. But I painted Lydia myself. She is my little preemie princess, so she goes right here above my computer monitor. And then I'm gonna show you some of the other babies. So over here we have Pugsley. Pugsley looking so cute. Pugsley is actually a baby by Amanda Martinez, and he is the Canon sculpt. Let's take out his little binky so you could see his cute little face. Look at his cute little baby lips. But yes, so this is Pugsley, and he's all into skulls. So little Lydia is the only one in a little pumpkin outfit, and I actually did the boys in skeletons. And then here is RJ. RJ looking adorable as always. He was my first Reborn, and he is actually going to be turning a year old. So definitely stay tuned for later this month. I'm going to do a cute video for his birthday. So, and that'll be around the 23rd or so. But yeah, so this is RJ, and he was painted by Tiffany Andrews over at Sweet Sunrise Nursery. And then we have, let's come over this way. And then we have Casper. And Casper I painted myself. He was the first baby that I ever painted. So he definitely has a super special place in my heart. He's in this little skeleton. It has a little bow tie, and he's on a cuddle body. But yeah, he's super chillin', super cute. And then I'm gonna go ahead, and if you guys know by the title of this video, you guys will know I have lost all control. I can't control myself. I have a lot of exciting stuff going on in my life right now, and I want to be able to share that with you guys. So I definitely want to be able to show and share with you guys. Yes, I have a new baby. I got a new baby. I got him just as a head, and I'm actually going to introduce you to him in just 1 second. Okay, you guys. So I wanted to switch the point of view to show you guys my new baby, so then that way I can kind of bring him, yes, bring him up close to the camera. I hope y'all are enjoying my shirt today. Love it. Thought it was hilarious. Needed it. So yeah, as you guys know, I have my one princess, and that's it, for girls, and the rest of my collection is actually boys. So I'm super excited to introduce you guys to him. And I'm gonna grab my notes because I'm trying something a little bit different for when I'm making these videos, because sometimes I have like so much stuff that I want to talk about, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to talk about all this stuff that I wanted to talk about. So I'm gonna be reading from my notes just to kind of help me keep track a bit. So I'm gonna grab those real quick. All right. It's in my handy notebook over here, Super Mario Brothers style. So don't mind me if you see me like looking at my notes and stuff like that. It's because I'm just trying to be helpful to myself and, you know, stay a little bit more on track of the things that I want to talk about in my videos when I do make videos. I know it's been a little while. Life has been a little crazy. Good crazy, but nonetheless crazy. So I'm going to show you guys my new baby. And by the title, it's not a secret as to per what his name is. There is no like name reveal. You guys see it on the title when you guys clicked this video. So his name is Jody. So I'm gonna bring him up to you guys right now and show you this little guy. He is now officially the like smallest baby that I have in my collection. So because he is the smallest baby, he is also, I guess, considered a preemie, but yeah. So I'm gonna show you. Here he comes. Here he is. Oh my goodness. Look how cute this little guy is. I cannot get over him, honestly. And I mean, I know y'all who are watching my videos, who regularly watch my videos right now, you guys are like, oh my gosh. Hello, Reborn Toddy. Is that navy blue that I see? Yes. Yes, it is. You guys know kind of my hatred for navy blue. And it was not until I got this little guy that it made me like the color navy blue on one of my babies. Again, it's such a weird thing to not enjoy and be particular about, but here I am, being a particular individual. Shame on me. But he just makes navy blue look so good. Yeah, so this is little Jody. He is so precious. He is a cuddle baby. Like I said, I mean, I did just only get his head. I'm going to take out his binky and show you guys his little face and take off his hat. I'm going to take off his hat and show you guys more of his actual features. Here we go. Okay. So this is his beautiful head. And this is the mottling that he has. He is so beautiful, you guys. And I mean, he is such a cute little baldy. Like, look at that face. I don't know what it is. I mean, if y'all see it, do you guys see it in my collection? Like, my baby's kind of looking similar or having similar features or, you know, facial things. I love the little puffy eyes that they kind of have. He has, like, these little chubby cheeks and kind of this face. He looks like a little goblin just like me, which I love, and that's why I fell in love with him. Honestly, it was super like spontaneous and sporadic and not really planned at all for me to have or get this baby. And I am super happy that I did, and I kind of wanted to go over like more details with you guys about Jody. So let's see. Again, I'm reading off of my notes over here. So he is actually the Tegan sculpt, which is discontinued. And it says that it was like by Bountiful Baby, but technically he was sculpted by Denise Pratt as a 16-inch baby. So, I mean, I understand that that is, you know, a thing where people can like sell their rights to the sculpts that they make to companies like Bountiful Baby, McPherson's, whatever it may be. But that's who his actual sculpt is. And I did not know that he was necessarily a discontinued baby. Again, because I wasn't really searching for any baby or anything like that. But occasionally I will go on to like my groups on Facebook. And on the Facebook groups, sometimes they'll post, hey, you guys, show me your babies you have for sale for like 200 and under budget or whatever. And I went through the comments because I just love to see people's babies. Honestly, even if I'm not buying, even if I'm not selling in that moment, I love to be able to see other people's babies. I don't know, it just brings me joy seeing how much people love them, how much they care about them, the outfits that they put on them. It's just cute. So I was scrolling and I was looking, and all of a sudden I seen his little head. Yes, I just seen like his little head just like this, just like floating there, you know? I mean, the artist had it all like pretty, like a picture, real pretty. And I seen him and I fell in love. I fell in love with him, and in that moment, I wanted him. I wanted him, so I had messaged and I had said, hey, you know, if the original poster like passes on that baby, like, please can you give me more information on him? And so, you know, she had messaged me back, and she was so sweet. Like, I've had very good luck when it comes to working and contacting other artists. I had one really bad experience with somebody when I was looking for a reborn, and that was when I very first started searching. When I very first started searching, I had found like somebody, I think it was somewhere like in the UK or something like that, and the way that she painted her babies was a little bit more doll-like, not as realistic, but I really enjoyed her painting style. And when I had messaged her about the baby that I was interested in, I was met with rudeness, just absolute downright rudeness. So much so that, you know, my husband, he was like, I know that you want that baby. He's like, but I do not like how she's treating you, and I do not like how she's talking to you, and we're not going to do business with her. Period. And I'm so happy that he did, because honestly, then that's how I, you know, went kind of on a deep dive and really started researching an artist. And I was like, who do I reach out to do this custom baby for me to look like my husband and I? And that's when I came across Tiffany Andrews over at Sweet Sunrise Nursery. And from that moment on, I have had nothing but positive experiences when purchasing and like communicating with another artist. So, you know, some of my babies I painted myself, and some of the babies that I have are from other artists. So yeah, anyways, let's get to telling you about who painted little Jody, because I'm sure that you guys are dying to know. And it is actually Aaliyah Renee. So also too, she has Facebook and Instagram, and I'm gonna definitely be putting those down in the description So then that way you guys can just like click on the link and go directly to her stuff. So then that way you guys don't have to like worry about what it is that I'm saying or anything like that. But her name is Aaliyah, and she has been amazing. She is Lele's Little Lovables on Instagram and on Facebook. Again, I'm going to put that stuff down in the description. So then that way you guys can just go and click and follow and, you know, go check out her art. I know that she's having like some baby sales and stuff like that. So again, if you like the way little Jody is painted, I mean, she has like other full kits that are painted that she has for sale right now. And yeah, she was super amazing. And even when I seen little Jody, like, look at how like nicely done and light his lips are. I like that they're not very lipstick looking. They're not super concentrated. Same thing with his ears and, you know, his little eyelids. He's a really well done baby. Let's bring him close. I mean, super faint eyebrows. I'm gonna also too include actual photos that I took of Jody from a little photo shoot that I had with him, to show you guys all the detail in like his lanugo and stuff like that. Because when I was messaging her, I was talking about how I cuddle my babies a lot, and I just didn't want him to, you know, suffer at my hands, if you will, because I was like, can you please put like some extra varnish on him, because I know I put extra varnish on my babies, and just because of how much I handle them and stuff. And she had no problem whatsoever. And even when talking to her, I was like, would you mind maybe making him like a little fuzzy? You know, because she was saying that she could add hair, like painted hair, if I wanted to. And I just loved him as a baldy. But I was like, would you mind maybe doing like some lanugo on his face? And it looks so cute. Like I said, I'm going to insert clips of Jody's little photo shoot, maybe like at the end of this video, so that you guys can kind of watch a little slideshow of just some photos, detailed photos of Jody, so then you guys can really appreciate like his painting aspect of him. Just because, I mean, I'm holding him right now and, you know, stuff like that. And I don't know what it is, but sometimes, certain times of the day in my apartment, like the lighting is really good, and then sometimes the lighting is not so good. But I mean, those eyebrows are just so precious. I mean, just look at his face. He just looks like he's just glowing radiance right now. Like, he is so he's just so perfectly cute. I love him so much. He really is just the tiniest little guy, and he was so tiny, and I was like, I don't really know like what kind of name. He's even smaller than Lydia, just to put it into perspective. Like, he really is the smallest baby in my collection right now. So, I mean, so small that when I weighed him after putting the cuddle body together, because I did put him on a cuddle body that I got from Alex over at Tiny Succulent Nursery on Facebook. Again, I will put her stuff down in the link because this is on her body. But I actually got this body at the Rose Doll Show, and I was thinking about maybe using it for a different doll, and I didn't know. And actually, I'm really like happy and like relieved that I actually had this body on hand, and it just worked out perfectly to where it really was meant to be Jody's and be on Jody. I had to make some small little alterations because, like, I wanted his legs a little skinnier, I wanted his feet a little smaller, like, so I did have to go through and soft sculpt a couple areas, just because I didn't really know how really small to expect him to be, because even though he said 16 inches, He was just the head that came. And I'll also add the video of me basically unboxing him, like opening him, and how the artist sent him. I will be adding that in this video, like right before the detailed little photo shoot of Jody. So yeah, just so cute. I mean, like I said, I just can't get over this little guy. He's only, I want to say he's 2.2 pounds. So 2 pounds, 2 ounces. He is so tiny. Like, I'm going to hold him up so then that way you guys can see. Look at his little butt. Look at his little butt. Look at his little legs. His little arms. Look at how he is. So cute. But he is tiny. He is a tiny little guy. He is not very big whatsoever at all. I just love his little bald head because he's just so cute. Can't get over him. But yeah, he was a super reasonable price. I think I paid, I want to say like $100. Yeah, I paid $100 for him, and honestly, I'm so glad that, you know, she really even let him go for that price, because I think that she was originally asking maybe like $160, I want to say, or something like that. But I already had the cuddle body, so I had asked her, you know, like, would you be interested in just selling just his head? Because I didn't need the cuddle body, you know, I didn't need to wait for him to have a cuddle body, because he basically already had a cuddle body of his own waiting at home for him, which turned out to be super perfect anyways. So yeah, and then I wanted to touch on the subject and kind of talk about a few different things in this video. So if you guys just wanted to come to just see Jody, and that's really why you're here, and kind of the main purpose of you guys coming today and stuff like that, I appreciate you guys even coming for this much of the video. But I am going to be talking about some other things throughout this video. So, you know, if you just wanted to come and meet little Jody, thank you so much. And, you know, you guys are welcome to kind of click off or anything that you want. At any point in time, of course, you guys are more than welcome. You're watching this on YouTube. Pause it, skip ahead, rewind, save it to your watch later. You do whatever it is that you want to do when watching this video. This video might end up being a little bit of a longer one than more normal per what I usually do, just because of the things that I do want to talk about. So if you guys know things that have been kind of going on within the community of selling and buying reborns, there has been some, I want to say, changes. There has been some changes into the direction that I want to go with my reborn hobby, and being a painter and an artist and a seller, which I am going to be working on a few babies that will be up and available for before the holidays start to come and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to get on here and talk about what it is that I'm doing, because, you know, to be quite honest, everybody is going to do what they want to do, aka Dave over at reborns.com. He is having his website the way that he wants it, and he wants a particular type of seller, and he wants to draw in a particular type of buyer. I'm not necessarily here to be, this side is right, this side is right, this side is wrong, this is wrong. I can't control what other people are doing in this hobby, but I can control what it is that I'm doing as a artist in this hobby. And I'm letting you guys know right now, this is a judge-free zone, so I don't care if you get your baby from the Goodwill. I don't care if you get your baby from Amazon, from Temu, from an artist. You can get your babies and your collecting style any which way that you want. I want that to be said as a reminder to people here on my channel that I am not here to get sucked into this side and that side, because I am me. This is the channel that you're watching. You're watching Reborn Tatty, and I want to be relatable and show people that, hey, not everybody is the same. Not everybody has the same opinion when it comes to these sorts of things and the outlook and the perspective that some people have. Some people, they will only sell their babies on reborns.com. Some people will only sell them on eBay. Some people will sell them through Mercari. Everybody has a different way of selling. Some people will sell only privately through their own websites. This is all just talking about what other people are doing, and I want to talk to you guys about what it is that I'm doing and other options. So if you are a seller and maybe you're not the one that wants to kind of show support and continue supporting somebody who is not aligning with your values, and I'm being very cautious with the way that I put this and the way that I use my speech, because speech does matter. And this is not a thing to diminish or demean people. People have their own choices. Do I agree with everybody's choices? No. No, I don't. That's why I make my own choices. So, I just want to talk to you guys about like alternatives if you don't want to sell your babies on reborns.com. Maybe you want to, maybe you're a beginning artist and you want to paint replicas and you want to, you know, paint Walmart dolls or something. Like, this is gonna be super cool. So Belinda over at Belinda's Babies has put together a website for you guys to use as of right now, what I know, for free. So you guys will have to go over to Belinda's Babies and you guys will have to actually watch the video of what she's talking about the website that she is building for sellers, for vendors to be able to sell their babies through this website. That is Belinda's choice in route, and I know that there are going to be plenty of people that are going to be super appreciative and grateful for somebody creating a site where, you know, similar to a reborns.com, of being able to upload your baby for purchase and have all your own terms and conditions of that, and then being able to sell to wherever, whoever. That's super awesome. That's a great choice, and honestly, I'm very thankful for Belinda for trying to create and make that. And, you know, again, not really focusing on what it is that we can't change and focus on the things that we can. And speaking on that, the things that I want to know and talk to you guys about is how you guys feel. And I'm trying to figure out my own way of what it is that I don't necessarily... I think I want my buyers to feel a little bit more protected. Just so you guys know, I always do detail videos of my babies for sale on my YouTube. Number one, I always post them on YouTube. I do all the close-ups, I do the nitty-gritty details, I go over everything about that baby that is for purchase. So if you guys don't see a baby, like a video on my YouTube, of a baby that is for sale by Reborn Tatty, it may not be a baby by me, because I'm trying to figure out how to put people at ease at knowing that they are not getting scammed if they're trying to get a doll from and by me. And personally, I think that the way that I'm going to have to do this as an artist is either create my own website and domain that will just only be reborntatty.com or some variation of that, or if I am going to intertwine it and lock it and create a sub shop within my tattoo studio website, and basically make it to where I will have my own Reborn Tatty baby shop, but using my secure website that I already have established for Sad Circus Studio. So I don't know which route I'm gonna necessarily go yet, and when I do have a baby for sale and I come to cross that bridge, I will definitely be letting you guys know. But some other exciting news that I have to share with you guys is that my husband and I, we had actually, been by each other's side and been together for over 4 years now. And we have been married for 2 of those years. Next year will be our 3rd anniversary for marriage and stuff like that. And so we tattoo together, we are at home together, we're always together. And we actually came across a commercial retail type space to actually move our studio to. So I'm so excited for that, because we're kind of in the process of figuring out logistics and stuff like that to be able to make that move and to be able to get this space. So keep your guys' fingers crossed for us that we're able to do this, because if we are, that means we're able to start the journey of Sad Circus's forever home and location, which would be amazing. So if you guys can, lend some love and some energy, good fortune just our way, I would super appreciate that. And, it would mean a lot to us, and I'm excited to do that, because then if we do kind of get this space and stuff, it lends it to where I'm able to make videos there in my space, and I'm actually able to work on more than one baby at a time with the way that I can set up my private room in there. So, I mean, it opens up a lot of possibilities and a lot of things that I'm very excited about. So, let me go ahead and take a look at my notes again. Okay, so with that, being said, is how to support other artists. How is it that we can support artists and encourage them to continue to create making these babies, create making art, create making sculpts. And I think that within the community, I think that we need to kind of, I don't know, in the art of dolls, in a way, we should be able to uplift each other and do things together with each other, and be able to encourage each other to kind of do this together. So, okay, let's say I am a reborn artist. When I come and talk to you guys here on YouTube, I talk to you guys about the experiences of the artists and the recommendations that I have for other artists besides myself. Because this channel is not just about me being an artist, and that's not what I'm doing with this channel. I'm sharing a lot of different things with you guys on here, and I think that it's fair to, put it out there and say, hey, go check out Amanda Martinez, Cradles of Wildflowers. Go check out Tiffany Andrews, Sweet Sunrise Nursery. Go check out Aaliyah Renee over at Laylay's Little Lovables. You know, like, I mean, there's just ways that we can kind of support each other into a better positive state when people know, because honestly, like, it's hard to find reviews on certain artists. It's hard to find, I don't know, like, actual details of, is this artist reputable? Is this artist gonna take my money and make me wait a year for my custom doll without disclaiming those conditions? I get it. There's a lot of skepticism, and there's a lot of scams, and there's a lot of people that do not really hold true or by their word either. And that is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. But I'm saying that I have direct contact with those individuals, not only just on like an artist and buyer level, but getting to know them as people. You know, getting to know them as people, networking together, that kind of stuff. And that is important. That is important for us to do as artists, and uplifting each other. And so, you know, if you have a favorite artist that you know is reputable, that you have had a positive experience from, that can come from you directly pinpointed, I would love for you to leave their name in the comments. I don't know if the comments are over here, comments over there, comments. Leave it in the comments, so then that way people can start looking into other artists. Because a lot of the times you only really hear big name artists, you know? It's all the same names that you kind of hear within, like, the hobby. And I know for a fact there has got to be more artists than are being led on. You know? There's more artists out there that deserve recognition, and that maybe have more affordable prices for some people. Maybe they're having a sale. Maybe they're doing cuddle babies. Maybe, you know, who knows what's going on. But I want this to be a way of us networking. So if you can, leave a reputable artist that you have had a positive experience from, that maybe you have had a great baby by. Leave their, like, nursery, their name, leave it in the comments, so then that way everybody here can kind of check out these comments and see and discover. Maybe they'll discover a new artist that they fall in love with. I would love that for people, because again, this is not just about me being an artist. This is about sharing a hobby with you guys. And I think that we can uplift other artists and uplift each other into encouragement and being able to do those things by showing this type of support. You know, not this artist is better than that artist, and this I would never do. I get that people have their preferences, but if you have a positive experience and preference of artists that you enjoy and that you love, leave them in the comments for everybody to see, so then that way maybe somebody can find someone new and, you know, be rediscovered, be discovered for the first time. We don't know. So yeah, I wanted to be able to kind of touch on that and, you know, just talk about supporting other artists and stuff like that. Again, I don't think that there's anything necessarily wrong with you choosing to make your choices for your life. But I will say, as an artist, I'm doing my best to make awareness and bring attention to artists that I really enjoy. And so, yeah, that's basically a lot of this video. I'm going to be probably filming a couple videos consecutively, and I don't know if I'm going to be posting those, like when each one is going to be posted necessarily. But the last thing that I want to talk about before I get off of here is we'll call it the Monster Mashup Baby collab. So, as you know, I talked about this in a few of my videos before. I'm actually doing another way of support and supporting other artists. I am doing a collab baby giveaway. So I don't like to really use that word. So I'm going to be referring it as the Monster Baby collab or a Monster Mashup collab, something of the sorts. But I am going to be working with actually Yvonne over at My Little Tulip and Rainbow at Rainbow Dolly's Nursery. So it's going to be us three that are participating in this Monster Mashup collab. And it's going to be basically we're each kind of painting something different. I'm going to be painting the head. How we are going to necessarily pick a winner and stuff like that, I am not very sure. So you guys are going to have to watch the videos that will contain us talking just about the Monster Mashup. So, you know, but it is going to be a giveaway baby, and it's going to be from all three of us. And so, you know, all three of us are really putting something into this for you guys, and we want to do it to where you guys are each supporting, you know, all of our channels and stuff like that, because this is something that we are doing and we're choosing to do together. And we super appreciate, you know, you guys being able to be interested in this. But it is going to be, you know, something super cool, super different. I don't know if other artists have, like, collabed on a baby like this or not, but it's something we wanted to do, so why not? It's going to be something super fun, so I'm definitely going to be giving some more details here in the future about that Monster Mashup collab. And yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on here, and I'm so excited that you guys got to meet little Jody, because look at him. I mean, this lighting's doing Jody some good for sure. Like, look at that mottling. I love his bald baby head. He is so beautiful. But I'm so happy with him, and I don't know if you're gonna watch this or not, Aaliyah, but I really appreciate you, you know, not just only making and creating this little guy and, you know, allowing the universe to bring him directly to me, but also too, I have been appreciating our friendship and talking back and forth. And even though it may be about some silly things, you know, movies that we like, all that stuff, it means something to me, and it's nice to be able to talk to somebody else within the hobby, and, you know, not only want to focus on, oh, this person said that, or that, blah blah blah. Like, we got other things that we're interested in, okay? But I super appreciate you guys coming on here. And the next video, we're gonna be getting little Jody. I'm gonna do a short little video of Jody getting ready to be in the same little, to be in a little skeleton outfit to match his brothers. So then that way you guys can see him. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna try to do the video with my Ray-Bans, like with my Ray-Ban Meta glasses, so then that way you guys just get kind of like a POV of me actually just changing Lil Jody. So we're gonna see how that goes. But thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave us a comment and let us know who your favorite artist is. And, you know, maybe leave us some love. Give us some good luck. And, you know, to all of those out there that are not as fortunate right now with, you know, the state of the world and the natural disasters that are happening. Know that I am sending just as much love and care to each one of you as well. And I hope that all of you are safe out there. And thank you guys so much. And we'll see you next time. Bye.